Hello and welcome to the Monster Painter. This time I'm going to build a great big frigate for my friend Al's birthday. So in order to make this great big ship, I'm going to fire up my longer LK5 Pro 3D printer and print up a frigate. The files are from the Frigate mk2 set off of printablesceneries.com, and they make up a very convincing 18th century tall ship in the all-important 28mm scale. My friend Al is one of my oldest and closest friends, and he's a fellow wargamer and fan of naval history, so this is the perfect gift. The vast bulk of this big boat is printed in 3 big parts: a front, a middle, and a back, unsurprisingly. Models this large take a long time to print. Altogether, the printer probably ran for around 3 or 5 days to get it all done. It used up a whole spool of filament, I think. I didn't really keep good track of this because while it was printing, I was working on other projects, ate dinner, slept, went to work, all the good stuff of life. The printing itself went relatively smoothly, although I probably should have used supports on the stern piece for better results. But what's done is done, it looks good, and it's time to put it together. The big beast is a very simple model, and it glues together easily. Filament prints love glue, and the parts are solidly bonded. Now that the hull is assembled, a sailing ship needs masts. Rather than printing up masts, we will be using wooden doweling for the job. Printable Scenery gives all the measurements for all the various masts you need. Cutting down the doweling is much easier than I thought. Just a little work with some clippers and a little cleanup with the utility knife. I guess I thought doweling was made with hardwood like hemlock or something. But no, it's softwood and it's really easy to work with. To assemble the masts, you will need to print out a whole bunch of parts and keep track of what's what. You will need to follow the diagram on Printable Scenery, and if you are attentive, the assembly is rather simple and straightforward, and nowhere near as scary as it looks. Now, like I said, by following the diagrams on Printable Scenery and taking your time, putting together the masts is relatively easy. That being said, my one caution is do not glue the masts in until everything is painted up. Assemble and paint the masts and the hull separately. I made the mistake of gluing them in right away, and it made painting the ship a bit more of a struggle. I liken painting it this way to having a sword fight with a groggy toddler. It's a battle you can easily win, but if you don't pay attention, you're going to get poked in the eye. So avoid this struggle and bring the masts and the hull together after they're painted. And there it is, all put together and glued down. And because it's glued down and this project has become a fight with a saber-wielding sleepy child, there will be no action shots of me painting the thing. But here she is with the base coat of dark brown, after which I gave her a thorough dry brushing of bronze yellow. This will make the wooden ship look wooden. Unfortunately, I broke off the aft mast. The joint didn't print very strongly, and she couldn't handle the gale forces of painting. After that, I paint up all the metal details with graphite gray and highlight their details with a little silver. I put a layer of gold on the ship's figurehead and a wash on that other part. I don't know what it's called. Then I add some unbleached titanium to the various block and tackle parts. I put a layer of raw sienna on the railing and the wheel to differentiate these parts and add interest. Then I style up the ship's after castle with some metallic paint, and she's ready for the single scariest part of the project. The rigging. In truth, the rigging only seems scary. Printable Scenery provides an easy to follow tutorial here on YouTube. You will need black elastic cord to do up the rigging. I found mine in the jewelry section at Michael's. It's cheap, about $2.50 Canadian. Make sure to buy 2. It is actually a pretty quick step in the project, taking under an hour to complete. We are going for convincing looking, not historically accurate, and it's a kind of fun step. And here's the finished project, but she has to pass her final inspection before she can sail off to be Al's birthday present. Well, Captain, what do you think of Printable Scenery's mk2 frigate?
Yar, she be a most bonny ship indeed. Yar, she has plenty o' deck space, ample room for wargaming adventure. At a 28mm scale, she be compatible with all your miniature soldiers and pirates. Beautifully designed, both functional for tabletop gaming and historically convincing. I'd be happy to raid the Spanish Main, sail the Barbary coast, harass the English, and even explore the mysterious Ghost Archipelago from her decks. Truly she be a fine model and an excellent representation of the Age of Sail, exemplifying a time when ships were PLA filament and men were pewter. The perfect setting for much swashing and buckling indeed. Yes, she be a most worthy present for that scurvy dog buddy of yours, Al. Ship her off now. She be an excellent vessel.
All right then, it's off to Al's house to deliver this frigate for his birthday. I have known Al for decades, he's a close friend, and he lives just a short walk away. I hope he likes it, and boy, I can't believe this is Canada in February. Are you ready, Al?
Yes.
For your birthday present? We'll see what you think of it. Go for it, take a look.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Just be mindful of the back rig. It's
Wow. Wow. What the hell is this from?
well, it's a 3D print from Printable Scenery.
Oh, okay. It's not a piece of it's not a PC you've modified from
Nope.
from Valley Village.
Nope.
And this is 1 in 28?
Yep, it's 28mm scale.
28mm scale, 56. That is a lot of fun.
Yep.
So, did you enjoy the Super Bowl last week?
No, I'm not that interested in pottery competitions.
What? No, the Super Bowl isn't about ceramics. It's a sporting competition.
Really? I didn't think people were that interested in bowling. Is it 5-pin or 10-pin?
The Super Bowl is not about bowling. It's a football championship.
Oh, silly me. Go Man City!
It's not that kind of football. It's American football.
Wait, I'm pretty sure Major League Soccer plays in the summertime.
Why do I even talk to you? Just start the monster fight. Just start the monster fight.
Tonight's battle pits this enormous old ant.
Druthu the Tree Man is a Warhammer Fantasy Battles model from the mid-1990s.
Against this incarnation of Nick Chopper.
A 21st century interpretation of the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz by Reaper Bones.
Who will win? Only the dice know.
Well, there you have it. Let's see how this plays out in the ring.
And there you have it. Once again, the forces of nature have succumbed to the relentless power of the machine. Thrift store ninjas. Lots of thrift store ninjas. And Batman as well. Yar! Remember to like,
Comment!
subscribe, and ring the bell. Ring the bell!
You are watching Les the Monster Painter.